Hello. Okay, here's part 2 from yesterday. Took a little break, had a little snack, and we will do part 2 now of the rest of the clothing and some hard goods and unusual items over there. So, again, if you're new to my channel, I'm Yvonne Thrifty Rich. On this channel, I talk about making money, saving resources and sanity as well. One of my side hustles or my streams of income is selling thrifted and bargain rack clothing and items on the secondary marketplaces such as eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, Facebook, Instagram. And I have a lot of fun doing it. Make a little bit of extra side money. I have a lot of fun doing it. I've met a lot of great people. I get to pay for my own shopping. I find things at a good deal for myself and my family and my friends. So it's a lot of fun. If you need to make a little bit of extra money, maybe you're a stay-at-home parent, maybe you are disabled, maybe you retired and you would like to keep busy or make a little extra income, whatever the case may be, maybe you're a caretaker, I can point you in the right direction. I can help you. I can point you into the right direction and set you up with people who do what it is you're thinking you would like to try to do. I have lots of friends that have YouTube channels, Facebook groups. I can kind of point you in the right direction and help you out. I am a volunteer influencer with eBay's Seller Diversity Advocate Program, so I promise to do that, and I will. Okay, so let's start. So this is thrifted items. Yes, these are thrifted items again, the rest of this. I do pretty well with kimonos. This one does not have a brand, but if it's pretty enough, that does not matter. Let me turn this around. So this is a nice little wrap, poncho. Not poncho really because it's open. Kimono. You see it's the velvet burnout. So, how much? $3.99. I think this was in the lingerie rack again. Or was it with swimsuits? So they didn't price it too much. Silkworm. It's a local person, I believe when I looked it up. It's a local person. Hand-painted fabrics by Lynn Lee, Silkworm. She has a website, but she's not super active. So the label brand is not going to help me too much unless she just wants to buy it back. But she did a wonderful job with the blue and green ombre. You know, the changing ombre. And it is silk. So, I will start this at probably, because it's silk, I will start this at probably around $40 and see what happens. Again, I paid $3.99 from either the swim rack or the lingerie rack. And another one I picked up. This actually had a tunic top underneath it, which wasn't as pretty. I let them keep it. I let the thrift store keep it. Carol Liz. I think that's a collab. It's only 100% polyester, but look, it's a longer duster. So it was half price, so $4, and I let them keep the inside shell. It just wasn't that pretty. I thought it would take away from it and be distracting. And then also, it was small compared to this, so I felt like that would cause me, it would limit my listing to a fit problem because that shell was a lot smaller and did not stretch. Wasn't comfortable. That's how I try to keep down on my returns. I'm really careful with what I buy. Most things I want it to fit a good range, a little, not just one particular size. I want it to fit a good range, so I want it to stretch. I want it to be constructed well. Better quality fabric companies, their construction is better and their fabric is better. So, if you understand what I'm saying, that's why I pitched it. I thought it would actually hurt me in the long run because this can fit a wider range. It's a long duster velvet burnout. So, probably because this is longer, that's going to have more appeal. Probably 40. I'll probably start at 50. It's probably going to settle out at about 40. I don't do a lot of this. I think you can get this at most department stores. Can't really remember. Calessa. It's not a horrible label, but it's just a lower end department store brand. But this one was cute. I think Dillard's is one of the people that sells this. This one was super cute. I thought the really pretty colors. I liked the mandala, this kind of mandala in the middle, and I liked the fishnet. I liked the keyhole front, so I fell victim to this one. $5. I might. Oh, it's got. Hang on. It's a tunic. That's not a shark bite, but that would be considered maybe handkerchief. I don't know. It's probably just a $20-$25 tunic, but it's just so cute. I wouldn't have bought it if it wasn't for the keyhole, the fishnet, and the vibrant colors with the mandala. That'll probably sell on Poshmark, I think. Here's a unique item. New with tags. I paid $4.99. I can't read most of the tag. It's in German or Austrian or something. But these are little Bavarian type shorts. I found something similar, and I saved it so that I can remember what to call these. There's a name for this. It's Scandinavian or German or European, so I don't know how to say it, but there's a name for it. So although this brand doesn't mean a whole lot here in America, again, someone's going to think these are adorable. The little Bavarian things, they maybe even festival, and if not, certainly reenactment or theatrical, right? New with tags, adorable. If they were my size, I would so wear these. I would wear these. Okay, pleated broomstick skirt. They're only worth $10-$20, except if they have the right label in them. This one has a good label. One of my faves, Double D Ranch. Never be afraid of Double D Ranch. You can tell the different quality too. It's a lot heavier, a lot better quality. So that's why I gave up $7 for it. Double D Ranch. So instead of 10 to 20, this will probably be more like 35 to 45 because Double D Ranch and the quality is there. So again, one of those crinkle tiered broomstick skirts. Tiered and the crinkle broomstick. Double D Ranch, anything. I find a lot of it here in Colorado. And I find a lot of Escada. I found another Escada suit. This one is exclusively for Neiman Marcus. So that's going to be even more helpful. Escada for Neiman Marcus. And it's probably a little... Wait a minute. Let me look at this, you guys. Hang on. What do we got? It's a 4-button. It's not double-breasted, so that's good. The buttons do not have the logo on them, but they are etched. They are better quality buttons, and they are etched. And this one was actually made in Germany. So... it's tailored pretty nicely. I buttoned it crooked. And it's got the matching skirt. I'm pretty sure this is very retro, but this, because I remember this pattern from the 90s, but I think it will still work. It will still work now and be viable. Nice lined skirt. So, this will probably sell for about 50 or 60 to not hang on to it too long. About 50 or 60. Escada. I have quite a few of their pieces and it sells. This is a 3X plus size, so I like that. Very stretchy, quality fishnet. Duster, kimono, swimsuit cover. Excellent. $4.99. I need some more plus size. It's hard to find good plus size at the thrift store because I don't really want to deal with anything under $20 resale value. I prefer a $20 profit, but I do break my rules sometimes if things are quick and easy. This meets a lot of things. Adding to my plus size, quality fabric, stretch, so it's going to be comfortable for someone. They're going to like it. I'm going to guess there's so many things someone might use this for, so I think that's going to be helpful. I'm going to guess I'll get $35 for it. That's what I'm going to try. $35, $40 I'm going to try, because you just don't run out and find something like this every day. Okay, so we're going to pause here for just a second. I'm going to put this up, and I'm going to load over some of the hard goods, okay? So, be right back. Okay, I'm back. So, here are some soft goods and hard goods that I picked up also. I kind of laid off the hard goods for a while because, you know, I keep a smaller store, and I was like, man, I have to have all these extra boxes, all this extra packing material. It takes longer to package up hard goods. You have to worry about breaking. Okay, that's just ridiculous. I just put my big girl panties on, and I bought some stuff, and my daughter ran it through #deal for me, and it went really well. She's not able to help me for a few more months, but I had some stuff in stock for her for that store, and I went ahead and listed it myself. And I decided also not to separate the stores. I decided to keep everything back into Mile High Scene, like I explained in the video yesterday, my what sold video. I think what sold, I can't remember what number, but I dropped it yesterday. Because, you know, we can't toggle back and forth, and then at tax time, it's just another set of documents that you have to deal with. So I thought, I'm not selling like this high competition items. I don't really need to kind of keep my store super niched, or, excuse me, I need some chapstick. I don't need to keep my store super niched or anything. So I'm just going to put everything in one store, make it easier for myself. If the relevancy thing is true, I think it's a good trade-off because I will have more activity. Was kind of my thinking. I never have more than 300 items in my store, and I'm comfortable that way. So, anyways, what was I saying? Okay, so hard goods are now. So I ran through a bunch of hard goods, and I like it. It made me money. I made quite a little chunk the last 6 to 8 weeks, so I'm going to quit whining about that and keep, you know, some extra packing supplies, which I get free. If you saw my dumpster diving video, I get them free. They're clean. They're free from the dumpster out of Old Navy and Carter's. And I explained to that and showed you what they look like, what's going on there. They're clean, okay? That's my dumpster diving diary video number 1. It's in a separate playlist. It's about 10 minutes long, and you can breeze through that if you want to see what comes out of that. So that's super helpful for free packing material. And then I use my coupon. I've started using them for some assortment of box sizes. And if you participated in Chrissy from Reseller Revolution, do you remember last year, right after eBay opened, she did that little Kiki Do You Love Me, eBay Do You Love Me competition, and then eBay jumped in and said any of us that participated in that, they would send us a big shipment, a gift, a thank you gift, full of shipping supplies, and they did. It was a huge box. There's a picture on my Instagram about that. It was a huge box of variety of great shipping supplies, from tape to poly bags to an assortment sizes of boxes that I didn't even know exactly was available. Anyways, so stay in touch with the reseller community because stuff happens and we have fun, okay? Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me, 'cause I want you and I need you. Anyways, so I'm going to keep up with hard goods. It's fun. And like I said, if you look at my once sold video or look at the solds on Mile High Scene, you'll see why. Okay, I always pick these up when they look like nobody used them, which is quite often because people make them for gifts and maybe they don't like them or didn't like the color, and so they end up donated. So you can usually pick them up pretty cheap. Only pick, unless it's super epic. I don't know if they did something crazy unique. Only pick it up if it doesn't have a lot of pilling and signs of being washed to death. This one looks like someone just made it. So it's bigger than a baby blanket. It's throw size. I paid $5.99. I do like the variation of colors. I like the colorway, as we say, and the variations of stitching. So this is probably, I'll just wait for the right person to want this color scheme. Won't come off the price probably. I think I'm down to only one left. Probably 25 bucks, 25, 30 bucks, that color. Some scarves. These are really typical, kind of old school, but in the old days, you could just run to Kmart or Woolworth and pick up one of these. You can't do that anymore. Sometimes Walmart has them, but some people like these old school scarves. It's a big one. See, shawl, scarf. So if it's cheap enough and no snags and the fringe is good, I'll pick it up. It's probably just a $20 sale, but I paid $1.99 for this. So, a couple other scarves. Some of the retro girls like scarves too. Not just older girls. Some of the younger ones like it too, especially if they're into the vintage look. So this one's by Echo, but it's cute. So 99 cents, little silk scarf, hand rolled edges. Let me show you on this one what I mean. When I look through the scarves, I just go through and look for the hand rolled edges. That's your clue. Other than that, it's probably a waste of time unless it's epic. Let me come in, you guys. Let me let this zoom, okay? Can you see what I'm talking about? Hand rolled edges. I hope that's picking it up. And this is silk. Half price I paid, so $2. Let me back up. This is an Escada. Now, this one does, being silk, it was manhandled, apparently. It's got a few little separations that sometimes if you real lightly, you can kind of get the weaving back. But regardless, it's a beautiful color scheme. Huge. It's fish, tropical, so it has a lot of things going for it, right? Silk, hand-rolled. Beautiful color scheme. One of my favorites, oranges, purples, magentas, and it has Escada. So that's going to be helpful. So I wish it was in better condition, but I'm still not going to pass it up for $2 for all the reasons I just mentioned. It's not in the greatest condition, so the price is going to have to be, it's going to have to be priced accordingly. Okay, so probably only $25 for this one. If it was in better shape, it would be a lot more. I went through the purses. This is not real leather. I normally don't like to do that. This is for me, though. Look how cute this is. I'm going to buy a different strap for it off of eBay. That's the thing anyways, is to customize your purse with a personal strap. And you can get them pretty cheap on eBay because it's such a trend right now. A lot of the importers on eBay have some really cute ones for really affordable price. It does take a while for them to come in overseas, but I'm going to change this strap. I drive a UK car, so I'm going to have fun with that. Isn't it so cute? Even though it's not real leather, that's okay. It's vegan. It's vegan leather or pleather or nagaha. So anyways, but this kind of bling purse, even though it's not real leather, some people don't want real leather though. So that's not going to be a minus in some categories, but it doesn't make it super high end where, where it's going to command a lot of money. But because of this theme, this one probably would get $25 to $30 because it's super clean and because of this Union Jack flag, this UK theme. But that's going in my closet. This one might, but I wanted to show you guys this. I bet you this would sell really great on Poshmark. This was $3.99. This was a different kind of belt bag. I like belt bags. They're so helpful for us resellers at garage sales and especially the bins. Oh, eBay. But look at this one. This one's different. Look at the fobs on it, metal fobs, and let me back this up. Isn't that just so cute? So if this doesn't get swiped out of my closet from my daughters or myself, this will probably end up on Poshmark here in a few days. Super cute. There's no brand. It's just an imported pleather, vegan leather, but super cute. I could see a festival girl wanting this. Okay, so I'm going to guess on that one. Only because of style, I might be able to get away with a little bit more money, but I'm going to guess about $22. All right, this one here is a Thomas Wilde. I think Thomas Wilde is one of those high-end leather purse companies that, celebrity, so it's faked. So it gets faked a lot. I just cannot tell, so I'm afraid to put it up until I can tell for sure. Everything looks authentic on it except for when I get to the lining. Usually it had the logo lining and this one doesn't. I'm so confused. The fake ones will have the different skulls and the different fob. And this one has the correct skull and this correct fob, but something's missing on the inside. And it feels like leather and smells like it, but I can't prove it. So I haven't listed this yet. I've actually had it for a while. Let me get that up there. Thomas Wild. Can you see how it's spelled? Okay. If you don't know that, look, make a note to look that up. High-end purses and whatnot. Thomas Wild. Thomas. Thomas Wild. But the Wild. W-Y-L-D-E. W-Y-L-D-E. So if this is authentic, even just this little clutch, wallet, clutch, baguette is probably $50, $60. Wait a minute, something's in there. Hold up. Oh, a gift card. What? Uh-oh. A gift card. A gift card. Hey, Stephanie and Steve of Resale Killers. It's a gift card. I'll check it later. And I'll tell you guys down in the comments if it had anything on it. Awesome. Okay, so $2 in a gift card. I've found gift cards before in items. And I've used them. One time I found a bag and it had 2 Cold Stone. It actually had one of these. And what was the other one? Darn it, I can't remember the other one. Barnes and Nobles or something, and they all had money on them. I used the Cold Stone ice cream ones first. Okay, so we will check that out. I didn't even feel that was in there. Okay, and another one. This is not, I don't think this is, no, this is not real leather either, and it's designed for Lancome. Lancome Cosmetics, so it's probably a little gift cosmetic bag, or like free gift with purchase. But it has this, it has the mesh. That metal mesh in black. And this was so popular twice in my lifetime. Once I was too little to remember, but from watching films and studying fashion, I saw it. And then once actually in my lifetime, this was all the rage. I actually wore a gold medal top to the disco in my younger dancing queen days. So that's why I got this. How much was it? $6.99. I think even now, I think someone's going to want it for that mesh factor, like a Whiting and Davis old school mesh factor. Even though I think this is a little bit more contemporary, I can't prove it. I'm gonna guess $20, $25. That was nostalgic for me. I know. I break my rules sometimes. So these are Lily Pulitzer little makeup bags, collabs. One's for Estee Lauder. They're both Estee Lauder. They were 99 cents. The reason I buy these is for 99 cents, they make good thank you gifts on Poshmark when someone buys something more expensive. And if it's a Lily Pulitzer, there's a chance it was going to be an over $50 sale. I have a whole little box of my Poshmark gifts I will go over in a different video because there's some good ideals in there. They range from 25 cents to $2. But these little dollar things, okay, for instance, like that Lily Pulitzer dress that I showed you yesterday in the what in the haul video. I might, if I sell that for $40, $50, I'm probably going to put a couple little goodies in here and send one of these with it, right? So I do that for Poshmark. So that's why I picked these up. I have quite a few. And I save all of my little Ipsy bags and any of my Ipsy samples that I don't want or my daughters don't want because the color might be a little off, which is very rare, by the way. Ipsy has been killing it. But anyways, I will save those as well and sometimes put those in as a free gift with my Poshmark sales. Okay, bought some hangers. I bought these because 99 cents, and these say Baby Dior. I couldn't help myself. I don't know if that's going to show up with the white. They say Baby Dior. So someone's probably going to want those, right? I don't know how much. Some things I'm just sentimental. Now, this was $1.99, $1.59, pink velvet. So this is for, one of them will be to add to my collection of hangers because a lot of times I just scoot Bianca aside, and I will just hang things on hangers in front of my background to save time. So I will probably keep a couple of these to add to my collection of various colors and themes, and then 3 of them maybe sell or just give as a thank you gift, again, for Poshmark. Okay, they're really nice. Oh, these are exciting, my belts. Okay, DVDs. I don't do it unless it's really interesting, like an old school skating or some kind of theme, Harley, skateboarding, something like that, surfing, something that has like some celebrities in it or some top athletes, or it was an underground film. This one I bought, it's Harry Potter. The reason I bought this is I haven't figured it out yet. I'll work on it. It's either Chinese or Korean or something. So that's why I bought this one. So I can't tell you anything else about it besides why I bought it. And I've got to do some research, but sometimes the foreign versions will get a good dollar amount. So I'm testing that out. You'll have to just look at my store. I'll tell you guys in another video what happens with this, if this was a good idea. We'll see. This little guy was 99 cents, new with tags. He is called Ruth's Amish Dolls. His name is Levi. He is an Amish character, probably from Lancaster, Ohio, or whatever. So I don't know if you guys watched any of those, but there was a while there that everything Amish was just so popular on TV. So can you guys read that? I don't know. His name is Levi. I looked it up, and her handmade stuff, her dolls and things sell for $20 to $40 resale. Yeah, my name is Levi, and this one's from Winesburg, Ohio. So that Pennsylvania, certain little corner of Ohio, there's a lot of Pennsylvania Dutch, Amish, Mennonite area. My boyfriend, or my husband, we got married. My husband is from that area. He's not Amish or Mennonite, but his neighbors were Mennonite. So he grew up around that. So what these are inside, so that's probably, I'm going to put that for around $20, $22. And I put these in there. I have a big box of old postcards. I mean, like 50s and 60s. So I pulled out all the ones I remembered. I picked it up in Pennsylvania when we were visiting his mom. Me and his sister and his mom, we went thrifting. I go thrifting anywhere I go. And I bought some things to bring back home to sell. And so I bought a big bag, a big box of postcards, vintage postcards. So I knew there was some Pennsylvania and Lancaster and all that Amish type. So I went and pulled them all out just to add to this little bundle. Okay, so that's what those are doing in there. So this little tiny 99-cent doll is actually worth something. Who knew? All right, I buy these golf stuff. This one was 99 cents, and with the towels, this is pristine. This, you see this? This is to put on your cart or whatever. It's a golf rag to wipe our hands. I do play golf. This one's beautiful. I love the colors. This is not an epic golf course. This is just our municipal golf course here in Colorado. This is not the Broadmoor. This is the Patty Jewett. But I love the colors, and because it is a community municipal golf course, it's more affordable, and so sometimes I have played there because the other ones can be kind of pricey. Plus they have a great view of the whole Front Range here. I live in a valley, Colorado Springs. I've got mountains as far as I can see on this side. Behind me is Kansas. It's flat all the way. This way is the mountains. But when you see things like this of certain golf courses, people will buy these. They're just like they will a polo shirt with the logo or whatever of famous golf courses. So I've sold ones like this for up to $30 with the right golf course or event on it. This one I'm just going to keep for myself. I love the colors, but I wanted to talk to you about that in case anyone didn't know. So that again is for me with that purse. We're getting there. Okay, this box, not the prettiest box ever, right? I don't even know what it says, but the size of it said that's a liquor box or a wine box. And I think the last liquor box I sold was champagne, some kind of bubbly, very expensive. And they had special collab boxes, and it was handmade, limited edition. I got $80 for it. So that's how I learned to look at these liquor boxes. So this one is a Jose Cuervo, and this was another limited edition series. So Jose Cuervo, I don't drink alcohol once in a blue moon. So I paid $3.99 for it. This is the Familia collection. I think there were about 6 designs. This one seems to be less prominent and sells for a little more for some reason. So this, I think I remember this was about a $30 or $40 resale box, if I remember correctly. But the point is, look at these liquor boxes. Even though this one, at first glance, I was like, that's kind of, I don't like to use, let's see, tacky. That's kind of rude too. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, but anyways, there's the artist M. Gertz or Gertie. So all that stuff is important. So I guess that's a thing of collabs with these certain liquor boxes. So $80 for that other one. It was like a $5 box at the Goodwill. Awesome, right? Kippy belt. The last Kippy belt, I didn't even know about them. I bought and kept for myself. It was about a $350 belt. It fit me. I kept it for myself. It was part of my holiday outfit. You can see it in a video, a little quick video I did after the holidays called Thrifty Rich Fashionista, where I showed my outfit of the day, Holiday OOTD. And you can see that one. It was black and epic. So here's another Kippy's belt. We need to talk about this though. I always look at the rhinestone belts. Some of them are not worth anything, especially if they're just cheaper ones. Let me PPY''S. KIPPY''S. Kippy's. Superior quality, you can tell from the get-go. I paid $6.99. If you go to their website, you will see their belts average $200 to $400. Some of them are $600 and $700. This is for your expensive celebrities. This is for your celebrities and your wealthy ranchers and whatnot, and country western people. Oh my gosh. They also sell men's and women's jackets. The jacket I want costs $4,000. Just so you kind of get an idea of the price points. So this should sell pretty well for, I think resale, 40 to 60 should do it really pretty quick for someone with the right size and color. Typical Western belt where you can change the buckle. Okay, let me talk about the buckle. This is not an original buckle. Someone put on something else. This buckle was made in Italy, so I need to look at it too. It's pretty beaten up though, but I need to look at it because it says made in Italy on the back. So I need to figure that out. But I'm going to take that buckle off, or just not put this buckle on because this is not a Kippy's buckle. But I've got a buckle set that is unbranded. It has all 3 pieces. We don't need the tip, but we need this and this. I happen to have this from something that I bought where I only wanted the belt and I didn't want this, so I saved it. So I would probably offer it with this Kippy's. Of course, not saying that's a Kippy's buckle too. And take off this. This just isn't that appealing for some reason. It's some kind of hammered metal, but I need to investigate it. I won't chunk it because it says made in Italy, so I got to find out what that is. So there we go, Kippy's. Got it? So always check these belts. You can tell it's been worn. It's got a little bit of middle dip in it, but that's okay. It's going to make it more comfortable. No, nothing is missing. Remember that brand for jackets too. And then the other one I bought, Susie Rohrher. Let me come around. That's a high-end belt too, okay? Got it? Susie Rohrher. That circle, there's an R in there. Rohrher. So this is really nice too. Nice quality. Half price, $4. The middle piece is suede, but somehow it stretches. It's got like suede covered elastic, so that's going to be comfortable. This resale value, probably $30 minimum. Minimum $30. So don't ignore the belt section. I've done really well with belts as well, men's and women's. Sometimes just the buckle is viable. The leather belt's ruined, but you can pop the buckle off, and that has some value. Vice versa. I did buy another belt. It's a Moroccan belt, but I'm keeping that. Sorry, it's already in my closet. Okay, so that's about that. And I picked this up for $1.59. It's a marquee with colored lettering, 4-inch colored lettering and little emojis. So cute. It lights up. I'm going to use this for, YouTube videos and whatnot. I've got some other projects coming up. So they're only like $20, $30 brand new. But this was $1.59. So yeah, I've been wanting one. Guys, this one's new with tags. These Ralph Lauren Olympic jackets. They have certain designers design these, and one of them I sold, I don't remember what year it was. One of them was a men's, and I was for it. But everything's authentic, but never be afraid to pick these up. They'll have nice etched buttons, molded 3D relief buttons. I paid $8 when it was all said and done. New with tags. Now this one is a female, so the men's tend to bring more. But see, they'll have let that focus. They'll have the Olympic patch on it, so never be afraid of these. This one's probably a $60 or $80 one. The men's seem to bring more for some reason. Okay. A couple more items that are interesting. Jessica McClintock. This isn't a gun sack, but this is one of her pieces on her own. But see how this one is perfect. The gun sack does better, or gunny sack does better on resale value, but this one will do well. I want to move this table and show you guys this beautiful dress. So, silk, lots of embroidery. Hidden zipper, buttons in the back, pleated, shoulder pads. Again, gun sack or gunny sack does better. With her, that collab, excuse me. But this one's just so beautiful. So beautiful. $8, $7.99. I'm going to guess $50. That's what I'm going to try to, I think that's a fair price. Nothing's missing, no buttons. No stains under the arms. I don't know if anybody even wore it. I think $50 is a conservative price, quite frankly. If it was gun sack, it would definitely, or gunny sack, sorry, it would definitely be worth even more. I can't say this. This is a good vintage dress label. They still make dresses, but that's a good one. So, I had bought this for myself, and it's been in my closet. I pulled it back out. And I was like, this is pretty retro, but because of the name is good, this is going to sell. It has the iridescent sequins on it, lined, the cinched waist, deep V bodice. It's going to be good. I can't remember what these sleeves are called. These are really cute. So, probably about $40 on this one. But that's a good, let me show you that again. This is good resale value on a lot of this brand. And you can find it relatively easy in the thrift stores. Okay. The only other thing I have is, I have never talked about it in a video. Let me pull it out. But I talked about it on Instagram. Hang on, it's coming. It's my shipping desk over there. But I talked about it on Instagram, so this has been a while. It's just been sitting there. I haven't worked with it yet, except I gave out some of it to my daughters and some to Lindy. But I've got all these makeup brushes. I showed it on Instagram. All these makeup brushes were like $1.50, $1.99, and a bunch of makeup. not the highest end of makeup, but new with tags. This Pacifica does pretty well. It's organic, made in Oregon. So these palettes were $1.29. And then I just can't decide if I'm going to sell it or keep it. I've already let some people pick through it. And then an Almay palette for $2.49. Look, brand new. Some highlighters, which is real popular. Just a bunch of good brushes and stuff. So all of these little Moda, a couple of these. Iridescent sparkle. Can you see that? It's beautiful, isn't it? Like mermaidy. And then inside, brushes. Cute little gifts, huh? $1.99. So I'll either sell them, continue to give some out as gifts to my daughter and friends, or some of them will be in the Poshmark grab bag for thank you gifts. So I was looking at them. They just put out a whole bunch. And some lady come up and she's like, oh, what is all that? What do you got? That looks like good stuff. Is that makeup? So I just went like this. I feel kind of bad. I just went like this and just put it all in my cart. And then I smiled and said, yeah, some good deals on makeup. And then drove my cart to a quiet corner where I could go through it. Because she was probably fixing to grab a handful herself. So, anyways, that's all, you guys. Okay, that was part 2 of that haul. So now that I've finished with all the hard goods, listing my backstock of hard goods, since Hannah can't help me for a few months, I'm going to list all these clothings and then probably lay low again for a while as I start my new project. And I'll tell you guys about that probably next month. All right. Thank you, and have good sales. Have fun. Hustle only as hard if you want to. All right. Share with anybody you think could use some tips on making some extra money. And I will see you on my next video or one of yours.